I'm Caris from Specky and Ginge. I hope you're well and welcome to the final part of this two-part blog series of getting you socially creative on Twitter. So the tips that I've shared with you should be really helping you to shake up and improve the content that you're posting on your Twitter profile. You will have received the first 5 tips in your inbox last week, so here's the final bit of advice for you. Tip number 6. Share your thoughts. Now this is really important. Share your thoughts about a topic or something about your industry. You'll be surprised how many of your followers have the same thoughts as you. Not only that, it's a really effective way to spark a conversation. So just like you would in real life, social media is all about building relationships, and the first way you're going to do that is to start a conversation. So don't be frightened to use the online platforms that you're using for your business to be able to do that. You'll also find that you will create a connection with them, and you'll be attracting people who have got similar values to you as well, and that'll come under the heading of your ideal client. Tip number 7. Show your audience a sneaky peek behind the scenes. Giving fans a behind the scenes look at your company provides transparency, and it gives an authentic voice to your business as well. Giving your followers a little bit of a sneak peek about a new product or maybe an event that you're launching as well keeps followers on their toes and really makes them feel like they're a part of your online crowd as well. Tip number 8. Live tweets. Now seriously, this isn't as scary as it actually sounds, and you've probably dabbled a little bit already if you've been dipping in and out of the various millions of hours that Twitter provides us, such as Beds Hour, MK Hour, Wedding Hour, etc. It's fast paced and it's a lot of fun. It allows your followers to be a part of whatever's happening but in real time. So you can live tweet anything that you think will be of interest to your followers, to your audience. Just make sure that you're using the appropriate hashtag. If you're new to live tweeting, my advice would be just to sit on the edge and just watch what other people are doing, because although there's lots of hours out there, the etiquette within the groups does differ. So just be careful that you're not going in with a massive sales pitch and offending people if that's not actually what they do within that hour. What else? So say if you're live tweeting something that's topical, that could be the Brits or maybe somebody else that's died on EastEnders. There's a good chance that your fans are going to be tweeting and talking about it as well. And if you're using the same hashtags, it makes your content a part of that wider conversation. Tip number 9 is using quotes. Now, quotes are always popular no matter what social media platform you're working from. The reason why they are so popular, why people like them so much, is because they're often quite general, which means that you can relate to a wider audience. You may have seen lots of accounts posting quite motivational, inspirational quotes, and people love it. Fans will definitely respond to that, but don't feel like you're limited to that either. Excuse me. Be confident and be creative and try to take ownership. So, come up with your own quotes as well. Tip number 10, trending hashtags. Hashjacking is another word for it. Trendjacking is another word you might be familiar with. It's when you use popular hashtags within your own tweets to gain extra exposure. You'll find trending hashtags down the left-hand side of your Twitter profile, and if you pay particular attention to those that are trending in your area, it's always good to try and link it into where you're geographically based or where you maybe want to find new clients, for example. Before you dive in though and start thinking, oh, those trending hashtags are going to make me really popular on Twitter, there's a couple of things that you need to be aware of. First things first, research the hashtag, okay, and the conversation around it as well. Second, make sure the hashtag and the conversation fit with your brand image and are relevant to your business as well. Some brands have been known to jump the gun. They've used hashtags without researching what the hashtag actually means, and it's been deemed inappropriate, and it's been quite damaging to their brand as well. And it can also be quite embarrassing. So just be careful before you start going in there. Equally, don't hashtag Justin Bieber, for example, or hashtag the Oscars into your content, because it probably has no relevance whatsoever, and people will see you using those hashtags as a way to just try and get more fans and followers, and it's not an organic way of doing things. And last but not least, tip number 11 is quite aptly tips. Now this is probably the most important one. Ignore my phone, it should be on silent. This is probably the most important thing that I want you to pay attention to. Consistently posting helpful tips is going to help you keep your